They said he would slow down at 30. They said he would decline at 35. They said 40 would be impossible. But Cristiano Ronaldo didn't just ignore the timeline, he tore it apart. Because while football moves on quickly, while younger legs sprint faster and new stars rise every season, there has been one constant for over 2 decades: Cristiano Ronaldo refusing to age. Refusing to fade. Refusing to accept that greatness has an expiration date. This isn't just a football story. This is a story about obsession, discipline, pride, evolution, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. This is Cristiano Ronaldo, the man who refused to age in football. When Cristiano Ronaldo first stepped onto the professional stage at Sporting CP, few could have predicted the scale of what was coming. A skinny teenager with dazzling stepovers and fearless confidence, he wasn't yet the global icon we know today. But the hunger was already there. When he moved to Manchester United under Sir Alex Ferguson, the world began to notice. At first, critics questioned him. Too flashy, too selfish, too inconsistent. But what they didn't see was what happened after training sessions ended. What they didn't see were the extra hours. The repetition. The discipline. Ronaldo wasn't interested in being good. He was obsessed with being the best. At Manchester United, he transformed. His body changed. His mentality sharpened. His end product exploded. The skinny winger became a powerful goal machine. By the 2007-08 season, he wasn't just entertaining, he was dominating. Goals came in waves. Headers, long-range rockets, free kicks that bent like they were guided by remote control. He led United to a Premier League title and a Champions League trophy. And when he lifted his first Ballon d'Or, it wasn't luck. It was the result of relentless work. Then came Real Madrid, the pressure cooker of world football. A record-breaking transfer, expectations beyond imagination. But instead of shrinking, Ronaldo expanded. Season after season, he shattered scoring records. He turned rivalry into fuel. He scored in finals, in semifinals, in Clasico clashes that defined eras. His goal tally climbed into numbers that seemed unrealistic in a modern defensive era. 40 goals a season became normal. Then 50, then 60. The standard changed because he changed it. What made Ronaldo different wasn't just talent, it was evolution. Early in his career, he relied on flair and speed. Mid-career, he became a complete forward, aerial dominance, powerful finishing, deadly positioning. Later, he adapted again. He conserved energy. He mastered movement inside the box. He turned efficiency into an art form. When pace slightly dipped, intelligence increased. When dribbles reduced, positioning improved. He adjusted constantly. That's why aging couldn't catch him easily. Because he never stayed the same player for too long. His move to Juventus proved it again. Different league, different style, different defensive structures. Yet the goals followed. Hat-tricks in crucial moments. Decisive Champions League performances. Leadership in a new environment. He wasn't just surviving in different leagues, he was conquering them. Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, international tournaments. The adaptability was historic. And then came the years when most players fade quietly. Instead, Ronaldo kept demanding more from his body than seemed realistic. His fitness levels became legendary. Body fat percentages lower than players half his age. Sprint speeds still elite. Vertical leaps still jaw-dropping. Recovery routines meticulously designed. Nutrition calculated. Sleep scheduled. Discipline maintained daily. While others relied on talent, Ronaldo relied on structure. And structure extended his peak. But refusing to age isn't just about physicality. It's about mentality. Ronaldo never allowed comfort to soften him. Even after winning everything, he trained like he had nothing. That mindset is rare, because success often breeds complacency. For Ronaldo, success fueled hunger. He didn't just want to win once. He wanted to dominate repeatedly. Internationally, he carried Portugal to historic achievements. The European Championship victory in 2016 cemented his legacy beyond club football. It proved leadership. It proved resilience. Even when injured in the final, he stood on the sidelines like a second coach, emotionally invested in every second. That image, passion burning in his eyes, defined who he is. Winning wasn't optional, it was essential. As the years passed, the debates intensified. Ronaldo versus Messi, individual brilliance versus team artistry. But while arguments raged, one fact stood clear: Ronaldo's longevity was unprecedented. Players who debuted alongside him retired. Some became managers, others became pundits. Ronaldo remained on the pitch, competing, scoring, demanding. When he entered his late 30s, the narrative shifted from comparison to admiration. How is he still doing this? How is he still outrunning defenders? How is he still scoring at decisive moments? The answer was never secret. It was sacrifice, strict routines, relentless self-belief. He treated his body like a high-performance machine, constantly tuned and maintained. And what truly sets him apart is how he embraced adaptation. He no longer chases every ball like a 22-year-old winger. He studies space. He reads defenders. He picks moments carefully. Efficiency replaced excess. Precision replaced volume. Experience became his greatest weapon. Young defenders still struggle because his movement is intelligent, subtle, perfectly timed. Beyond statistics, there's aura. Stadiums react differently when Ronaldo touches the ball. There's anticipation, expectation. Even at advanced stages of his career, fans believe he can produce something special at any second. That psychological impact alone influences matches. Teammates gain confidence. Opponents feel pressure. Off the pitch, his professionalism never wavered. Early mornings, structured diets, media discipline, brand management. He built not just a football career, but a global identity centered on performance and excellence. Yet through all of it, the competitive fire remained the core. Refusing to age also means refusing excuses. Injuries came, but he returned. Criticism came, but he responded with goals. Doubters questioned his moves, but he delivered results. Every chapter of his career included challenges. And every time, he answered the same way: performance. As football evolves with analytics, high pressing, tactical systems, Ronaldo continues to find relevance. That's not accidental. That's awareness. He studies trends. He understands positioning. He adapts to the rhythm of the modern game. The body might age, but football IQ only sharpens. Perhaps the most remarkable part of Ronaldo's longevity is the inspiration it provides. Young players watch his routines and understand that talent alone isn't enough. They see the sacrifices behind the success. They see the standard required to remain elite. He didn't just extend his own career, he reshaped expectations for what a career can look like. And through every celebration, the iconic Sayuu, echoing in stadiums worldwide, there's defiance. Defiance against time, against doubt, against limitations. Each goal feels like a statement: I'm not done. When historians analyze this era decades from now, they won't just count trophies. They'll examine sustainability. They'll examine how one player maintained elite output across different teams, leagues, managers, systems, and generations of opponents. They'll study his preparation methods, his mindset, his resilience, because refusing to age isn't about ignoring time. It's about outworking it. It's about optimizing every controllable factor. It's about understanding that greatness fades only when discipline fades. Ronaldo never allowed that. Even in moments when form dipped slightly, he responded. Adjusted training, focused harder, demanded more. He never accepted decline as permanent. Temporary setbacks, yes. Permanent regression, never. There's also something deeply human in his journey. The tears after losses, the frustration after missed chances, the visible emotion. He cares. That intensity, sometimes criticized early in his career, became the foundation of his longevity. Indifference ages players faster than anything. Ronaldo has never been indifferent. In a sport obsessed with youth, Cristiano Ronaldo stands as a reminder that excellence is renewable when commitment is unwavering. He didn't just rely on what made him special at 23. He reinvented what made him special at 30. And then reinvented it again at 35. And again beyond that. Refusing to age in football doesn't mean never changing. It means evolving faster than decline. It means replacing lost attributes with refined ones. It means respecting your body enough to prepare it daily. It means loving the game enough to suffer for it repeatedly. When fans chant his name years into his career, it's not nostalgia. It's recognition. Recognition that they are witnessing something rare. A player who stretched the boundaries of possibility. And perhaps that's why his story resonates so strongly. Because it speaks beyond football. It speaks about standards, about self-belief, about refusing to accept limits imposed by others. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't escape aging. He outmaneuvered it. Through discipline, through adaptation, through relentless ambition. The trophies shine, the goals replay endlessly, the celebrations echo, but beneath it all lies the real secret, the daily grind invisible to cameras. That's where time was challenged. That's where longevity was built. He may not sprint exactly like he did at 22. He may not dribble with the same frequency. But the effectiveness remains. The decisiveness remains. The mentality remains untouched. And that is why Cristiano Ronaldo is remembered not only as one of the greatest footballers ever, but as the man who refused to age in football. Because while years passed, while generations changed, while debates raged, one truth persisted. He never stopped. And as long as that mindset burns, time will always have a challenger.